Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe and join the gang, and also hit on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Today I want to talk about something that I have never spoken about on this channel before. When 2023 started, I wanted to make a few changes to my life, a few changes to my habit to become that girl that I want to be by the end of 2023. So I came across feminine energy. I did some research and how to embody that, and also how to basically rest in my feminine energy, to maintain my feminine energy. I know you guys have seen the videos everywhere. There's lots of videos on here on YouTube about how to tap into your feminine side, how to activate your feminine side, but I don't really see a lot of videos about what feminine energy actually is, because I know some people might be wondering, what is feminine energy? I feel like for you to be able to fully embody your feminine energy, you need to basically understand what feminine energy is first of all, so that you can fully encompass it. Right, so guys, I actually want to make this a 3-part series. So the first one we'll be talking about, in this video we'll be talking about feminine energy and what that is, and in the second part we'll be talking about how to activate your feminine side, how to activate that feminine energy, and in our third part we'll be talking about how to rest in your feminine energy, how to basically maintain that feminine energy and make sure that your masculine energy is not dominant. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us, in our energy bodies. Masculine and feminine energy is not related to any gender. You might have a male friend who isn't shy, or who doesn't struggle to express themselves, who doesn't struggle to say how they feel or show their emotions. Or you might have a female friend who is basically a go-getter and has a go-getter mindset and doesn't like any man to do anything for them. So men can also tap into their feminine energy, as well as female can tap into their masculine energy. You need to understand the differences between both of them and try to balance it. And the more you understand what both energies are and how to differentiate between them, then you can basically know how to use them to your advantage. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what feminine energy actually is. And guys, I might be bringing up a few examples. I might be talking about a few popular people, or relating them to the points I'm going to be talking about, simply because we know them and it's just easy to understand. Feminine energy is basically a set of traits that we all carry in us that influences the way we behave, influences the way we carry ourselves around. And these traits are usually soft, nurturing, caring, compassionate, vulnerable, playful, and empathetic. When someone embodies feminine energy, their moves are very unpredictable. And whatever they do, we cannot explain it from the rational mind. The first example here will be Lori Harvey. Look at the way she carries herself around. Look at how she behaves, and she's got that calming aura around her that makes you feel like you want to be her friend, right? She looks so soft. Her appearance is soft, and even her mannerism, or the way she reacts, is so soft, and you can already tell that she really has that feminine energy. We cannot predict her moves. Nobody ever imagined that when she broke up with Michael B. Jordan, she will then start dating Damson Idris. Like, no one saw that coming, because her moves are unpredictable. Okay, we have all complained about her dating style, but she is not influenced by people's opinions. We cannot sometimes explain how she goes from one man to the next, and some people say he might be moving on too quickly, or she's moving on too quickly to the next, but she doesn't care about what people think, because she knows who she is. She doesn't put too much out there We don't know who she's gonna go to next after dancing, okay? She will not go on social media and start acting ratchet, or you will not see her talking about the reason why she broke up with somebody, you know? If I feel like if that was, for example, someone else, we will all know the reason why they broke up between her and Michael B. Jordan. There's a lot of speculation out there, but no one knows the actual reason why they broke up. And I don't think we'll ever know, because she's a woman of few words. And the way she carries herself around, she doesn't need to explain herself to anyone. She doesn't show us too much. She's not on social media all the time. Her moves are unpredictable. That's a perfect example of someone that embodies the feminine energy. Feminine energy is very unrestricted to social norms. Feminine energy doesn't follow any rules. A woman or someone that embodies feminine energy will basically react from the guidance of their heart. They will not follow any rule or any book that has been put, or what social media or society wants us to be like. They don't follow those rules. Back in the days, they'll be teaching you to date for marriage. But right now, I would definitely encourage women to get to know somebody. Don't date with the intention to get married, because that will just make you force it, and you know, it's very unattractive. When you're looking like you're desperate for marriage, date because you want to get to know somebody. We don't understand her choices in dating, and you know how she goes about, but she doesn't follow a book. She doesn't follow the rule. She doesn't follow social media. You will never see her just wearing the same things that all these like Instagram baddies wear. She has her own fashion sense. Also, you don't see her do things because of people. Instead, people copy her because she's got her own sense of fashion. I mean, you might disagree with this, but I feel sometimes like even Kim Kardashian copies her style, okay? Because she's something special about her. A lot of people are doing like cosmetic surgery these days because everyone on social media is doing it. I want you to do something or do any procedure because you actually want to do it, because you need it, not because everyone else is doing it. Back in the days, you know, BBL was trendy, but look at what's happening now. Everybody, all the BBL girls or all the girls that started BBL, they are now turning to become skinny. It's like skinny is coming back in time again. If you're doing something because it's a trend, when that trend goes down, what do you do with your body? You go and dissolve the fillers, you go and dissolve the... Look at Black China, she's dissolving everything on her face because she's understood that she just wants to be Angela again. But guys, you know, if you're not a celebrity, you might not have that money, okay, to go and be removing things that you've paid a lot of money to put in. So just be mindful about that. I am not against cosmetic surgery. I have considered it once a time in my life, you know, or even though I didn't do it. But that's not to say I would never ever do anything. Never say never. But I know for a fact if I do anything, it will be because I really want to do it, and I'll be happy with the result. I will not want to like, I don't want to do it because everybody is doing it, because for me, I feel like it is like having a baby. Honestly, it is a life-changing decision. When you make that decision, just make sure it is really something that you want, not because you're influenced on that day, because tomorrow you might wake up and don't feel that way. Feminine energy is like magnet. It attracts, okay? She doesn't chase, she attracts. It finds her. She doesn't go out there to look for it. She doesn't put herself out there and looking for validation, you know. She is the focus. She is the table. And I feel like if you have that feminine energy, you know who you are and you're happy with who you are, you wouldn't try to look for people's validation because you understand who you are. I mean, guys, we've had Lori Harvey on a lot of people's wish list, okay? She is like a magnet and she doesn't chase. I don't think that she's going out there looking for any man or looking too thirsty. Also, another person I feel like really embodies, like, you know, this feminine energy is Meagan Good, you know, Juju from Love and Hip Hop. I know this one is a bit of a strange one. I've always loved her since the days of, you know, when Love and Hip Hop was still hot and we were still watching it. I loved her then because of the way she carried herself around. She was very unproblematic. There is something very sexy about an unproblematic girl, okay? Feminine energy also comes from knowing who you are and also happy with who you are. If you're not happy with who you are and you feel like you want to change a few things in your life, write it down and make those changes, whether it be habits or just like changes in general, change your environment, change your friends, change a few things in your life to become that person that you have dreamt of. And once you become that person, be confident in yourself, be happy with who you are. Feminine energy doesn't suppress emotions. I have seen women think that you expressing your feelings or expressing how you feel can be considered toxic or a weakness, but that is absolutely wrong. You have to consider your emotions as a valued messenger. Tap into your emotions, be entwined, be centered, balance yourself. Do not neglect how you feel. You sharing your emotions or expressing your emotions is not a sign of weakness. It's actually you validating yourself and sticking up for yourself and being who you are and loving who you are, and you've set your boundaries. So guys, I hope this video was useful or helpful to anyone. Please comment and let me know what you think. Our next video will be talking about how to activate your feminine energy. So I hope you guys stay tuned to that video and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I release that video. Thank you so much for staying to the end, for those who stayed. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.